Hello, and welcome back to Star Ocean, the second story remake. Second remake, actually, because this game got a... I don't know if I'd call it a remake, a remaster maybe, would be more appropriate for the PSP. I wonder if they'll do any of the other ones, like Star Ocean 3 or... I can see them doing 3, because I think 3 was like a PS2 game. And then 4, I think actually 3 is also like at the end of the time. Like there's like a timeline within this universe. And I think like this is not really like close to the beginning, but like it's kind of like in the middle-ish. Like the first Star Ocean and then this one. And then Star Ocean 3, I believe. Is it 3 or is it 4? I think it's 3. And that's when they find out that like the universe is just a simulation. Yeah, it's like a simulation, and like is it the final boss? I think you like leave the like you somehow manage to find a way to escape the simulation and like beat up the guy who made it, kind of thing. It was weird. I think it was 3 that was like that. And then 4, or is 4 the one that's at like the very beginning? I can't remember. It's one of the two. 3 and 4 I get them mixed up all the time. One was a PS2 game, one was a PS3 game. But one of them is at like the end of the time. It's like the end of the Star Ocean timeline, essentially. And then the other one is like kind of at the beginning. It's at the beginning of like the Federation, like they're just established, and it's like their first mission kind of thing. What is the guy's name? Edge? I think it's Edge. Oh, I can't remember what the main female character's name is. She uses like a bow, I think? I can't remember. I can't remember if that was the third one or the fourth one. I got them so mixed up in my head. There was one that had like... It was like a... No, it's the same one with Edge and the bow chick. And then there's like a cat girl that's similar to Bowman, and she's like a fist character. And then there's... She's got like wings and glasses, I think, but she can't fly. She's from a race of characters who can like fly, but she can't fly for whatever reason. Like she's got the wings, but she can't fly. I think she's like a support caster. And there's like is that the one with like the... It's like an elf. It's not an elf, obviously, but it looks like an elf. It's like a dude, and he's like a caster. And then there's like a little girl who's also a spellcaster. That was always really creepy because she like looks in and talks like she's like 8. And like her and the elf have like a relationship. Not like a physical relationship, but like they end up like not really together, but I think that's like they're into each other, obviously, is what I'm getting at. And it's just creepy because he's like, you know, like an adult and she's like 8. I don't think she's actually 8. I think it's like, oh, she's a 100-year-old vampire in like an 8-year-old girl's body, so it's totally not pedo. No, she's in an 8-year-old body, so it's totally pedo. And it's just creepy as all shit. And then the other character's like a big robot guy. He's big. He's like this big muscle robot. He's huge. I think that's the one where... I think that one is like the one at like the beginning. And I think that's the PS2 one. So yeah, I think maybe 4 is the one at the end of the timeline, and 3 is the one at the beginning. Because 3 has... It's like it's a dude. It's a sword dude, and he's got like that, like typical anime male protagonist. I'm badass, but I don't like anybody kind of thing. Oh, so you can see that exclamation mark? I think it's just going to trigger. Yeah. See, this used to be a private action, but now it just happens. There's Ernest. Now you can see why Oprah is into him. Like, I'm not into dudes, but that's a handsome looking man. Take that eye out of his forehead anyways. Right? He's got that little bit of peach fuzz on his face there, and long blonde hair. He's got like a more muscular build. Because his sprite always made him look like he was little chubby. Right? So it's like, why is like Oprah this like blonde bombshell? She's young too. She's like in her 20s. Why is she like chasing after this guy in his 30s? Her professor. Talk about an inappropriate relationship. Actually, it's kind of one-sided, right? Because Ernest doesn't really reciprocate. But, you know, she's like into him. And he's not so much into her. Which is, you know, probably appropriate considering he's her teacher. He's her professor. What? I like how they do those like little talk thingies on the side there, explaining kind of what's going on. All kinds of stuff like that. Yeah, so 3 has that guy. I can't remember what the love interest is though. And then there's like a tall guy, like a tall muscular guy. I think he's got blonde hair. He's like a punchy kind of guy. And then there's a chick with a gun. I don't know why I remember her name is Maria. I remember her being really good though. Like she had really good killer moves. And then there was like the obligatory elf spellcaster, but she wears like almost nothing for clothes, and she's got these giant, massive titties that are like bigger than her head. It's just ridiculous. It's like you've got like 2 scraps of cloth holding you together. Maybe wear something a little bit more protective, like we're adventuring here. Yeah, see, it's like, oh, go talk to a bunch of people. Yeah, see, you don't need to talk to everybody. You only need to talk to a couple people. Oh yeah, unique spots. There's these things too. So you can, like, investigate certain... Oh, there was one actually in Aurelia. We should go back and do that. Clauser. Clauser T. Kross. I think you get SP. Oh, XP. And we got a portrait. And then there's his wife. You can totally break them up. If you do like a special private action chain with Celine. Oh yeah, that's neat. So if you do like a special action chain with Celine, she gets married to him, and then they break up. But if you don't do it, then the two of them get married. Off we go to meet the king. Excellent. Yeah, who else was in that game? There was another guy. He's like an enemy, like a boss you can fight, but you can have, if you do certain things, you can recruit him onto your team. And he was even worse, of like that anime badass guy. I think he was like topless, or he had like his shirt open all the time. Did you think he used like a scythe or something as his weapon? And he's all like, I'm the biggest, baddest badass that's ever been anywhere. And like throughout the game, everyone's like, oh, he's the ultimate awesome guy. And then you finally get him on your team, and he's like, it's kind of mid. Oh, it's been a long time since I played Master Ocean, so I could be misremembering. I think that game also had like a small kid-like character. I think she was like from like a circus or something like that. I don't think you ever got her on your team. I think she was just like a side character. And then both of those games had Welch, but like different versions of Welch. And you can get Welch in this game too. She's not originally in Star Ocean 2. She's from, I think, like 3 and 4. I think she's in all of them now. They've like retconned her back into all of the games. What do you want to ask about? Oh, look, there's Celine in the bottom there. Spying on us. Yeah, so those... Oh, good, it gets rid of them once you've asked. So I've beaten... I've never played the first one. I should probably do that. Second Evolution, I think, is like the PSP version, which I think you can get on Steam. And like, Claude's dad is in that game. Ronix is one of the characters in that game. And then his mom is like the human woman in that game. I don't really know anything about it other than that. Like, I don't know much about the first Star Ocean game. And then this one, obviously, I played a lot. And then the PS2 one, Star Ocean 3. I think I beat it like twice. Only played it a couple times. And then 4, which I think was on the PS3. Although it might have been like a late PS2 game, like the end of the system. Let's check. Oops. Star Ocean. Look it up online. Maybe it'll... Surely there's like a wiki or something that'll tell me all of the titles. Alright, go Star Ocean franchise. Games. Yeah, Star Ocean, second story. Yeah, so this came out in 88. It came out in 1998. The first game was on the Super Nintendo, 96. I never played Blue Sphere. I think that was only in Japan. It's like a direct sequel to this game. I think Priestess is the main character. Yeah, Till the End of Time. That is the PS. Not PS. Yeah, the PlayStation 3 version. And is that the one with? No, that's not the one with Edge. But it's the one I was thinking about with like Fate. Fate Line God. That's his name. Yeah, I couldn't remember his name. Till the End of Time. Yeah, so then there's First Departure, Second Evolution. Oh, those are the PSP games. Then The Last Hope. That's yeah, Xbox 360. Really, is this the third game? There you go, yeah. PlayStation 3, 2010. Travel permit. Okay, I don't care what the gameplay. This is the one with Edge, I think his name is. Edge Maverick. Remy is her name. That's the boat chick. Yeah, so I played those ones. Last Hope International, that must be the Xbox release. Oh no, maybe it was an Xbox to begin with, and then in 2010 it was on the PS4. But then Second Evolution, yeah, PS3, PS4, PS Vita. Integrity and Faithlessness. Which one is that? Oh, this is one I've never played. I think I bought it, but I never got through it. I just couldn't get into it. And then Animesis, it was like a mobile game. It was actually really good. I enjoyed it. Animesis, the mobile game, I really enjoyed it. It's gone now. They shut it down. Which is weird because it was like pretty TNA heavy. Like there was a lot of scantily clad ladies in that game. So you'd think it would sell well, but guess not. Divine Force. That's the newest one. Yeah, 2022. So that Integrity and Faithlessness, I heard that one did pretty poorly. Like it wasn't very good. I don't know, I only played it for a tiny bit. Same thing with the Divine Force. I only played that one for like, I don't know, an hour or two maybe? I don't know why, I just couldn't get into them. Which is unfortunate. Oh, there's Celine. She's got like hazel eyes and purple hair. I like that color. I like that purple color. And she's she's also that archetype of the scantily clad female spellcaster, but she has that like floating curtain thingy that at least like covers her up, so it's not just like, oh, my massive titties are flopping out everywhere for everybody to see, like that. The one from 3 is like, it's just over the top. It's crazy how little she's wearing. Here she's at least dressed. Like, yeah, she's showing a lot of skin, but, you know, her arms are covered, her torso is covered. It's just like her legs and like the top part. But the other one, there's like nothing. She's not wearing anything. She definitely leaves very little to the imagination. I wonder if I can find a picture. Star Ocean 3 characters. He gets all mad. Wow. Maybe I'm mixing it up and the scantily clad elf chick is in a different game. Because I'm not seeing her. There's like the ninja chick. Yeah, here's a picture of like the whole cast. And I don't see like the naked elf chick. I mean, she's not naked. She's just like wearing very little. It must be Star Ocean 4. I'll check. Oops. Boy? I'm not a boy. I'm 19. Oh, yeah, it's 4. And 4 is when I was thinking of with, like, the bow chick. But it's not the one with the big... Oh, yeah. It is the one, the big robot guy. So it's got the big robot guy. There's 2 elves. Oh, one of them is like a fencer. That's the, like, he's like a sword guy. That's the one that likes the little girl. And then there's the cat girl, the winged chick, Edge, and the naked elf. Actually, maybe I'm misremembering. No, she doesn't have very much on. Oh, it is on Steam. Maybe I'll play through all of them. I could do like the first one after this. I mean, it doesn't have this quality of a remake. It's very similar to the PSP version of this game. Actually, it's like exactly the same as the PSP version of this game because it's the same engine. So maybe I'll do that one. And then do 3 and 4. And then I could like actually finish Star Ocean 5 and 6 because, like I said, I've played basically none of it. Right? You play a game for like an hour. Alright, let's go. You can't play a game for like an hour and be like, yep, I know. But like I said, I can't get into it. I like her hat. It's like a good play on the typical wizard hat, right? Like her hat is like really small and pointy, but you get that like wide brimmed effect because of that like metal thing that floats around her head. So it looks like your stereotypical wide brimmed wizard hat, but it's it's not. And that like weird curtain thing she's got in the background, like on her, like around her back, so people can't stare at her ass. That's kind of neat too. I don't think I've ever introduced myself to somebody using my first name and my last name. It must be a Japanese thing. Right, just use my first name. The only time I would use my last name is if there were 2 people, 2 or more, that had the same name. Which actually happened when I was in high school. There were 3 of us that all had the same name. Like when actually it wasn't even high school. It was grade 3 when I went, like in elementary school. I switched, like my family moved from one end of the city to the other, so I switched schools. And there was another kid there with the same name as me. So it was always like 1 and 2, and I was number 2 because I was the second one to show up. And then in high school, a 3rd one of us showed up, and we were all, and now we get the item creation stuff. A 3rd one of us showed up. Oh, and the missions. I think we've got like, yes, oh, guest characters. Yeah, so Celine is just a guest, so we can't do too much. Okay, enough. Get out of here. Goddamn tutorials. Yeah, so we can do some. We don't have the materials, obviously. We can only do that with her. And then cooking. I don't have any materials, so I can't. Oh, no iron. Ha! And we can fish now. And like the better your skill, like the better fish you can get, and then the super specialty skills. Bunny call. Super helpful. There you go. So you can get guild missions, which are like kill X amount of whatever. Very simple. And then challenge missions, which are like the same thing, but just more of them. And you get a bunch of secret ones too. There's lots. These are just a beginner. Then there's an expert, specialist, and then legend. Learn every formation. Like, look at the money you get out of that. So the fortune bracelet, you don't get it for completing. You don't get it for completing the survival battle anymore. Now you got to beat this thing instead. So we got this one. Really, these ones shouldn't be like expert and higher. Like defeat an enemy under 5 seconds. Like, come on, that's a joke. And you can't change her stuff because she hasn't joined your team yet. We got air slash. Actually, I'll put it on both. I can't remember when you get the link combo. I think when you first meet Leon and he gives you the combo, like the link combo, what it does is it gives it to everybody. So the L button would be like air slash and whatever, air slash, air slash. So you'd have 2 of them, and then he would do them both back to back. So you can set her up with buttons too, so that when you press the button, it'll do certain things. And then you got her Windblade and Thunderbolt. Let's go. You should be able to finish this dungeon before, yeah, we should be able to finish in 20 minutes. Because I'm not going to, like, run and do a bunch of XP grinding. Because we can do that whenever. We can just fight enemies in the Kross Cave, which is over here. Crap. Do you gotta buy a fishing rod? I can't remember. I can't remember. Oh, we can find out here because there's fish here. Nope, just press the button. See? It's not very interactive. You just press the button. There you go, got a new record. And then there's like a fish diary or a fish journal that you need to fill out completely. Can we get all 4 of them? Yep. I mean, they're just these basic enemies, so they're not going to be... Whoop, just crush Claude's face. Oh, there we go. There you go. See? Break. There you go. When their shield's depleted, unable to act, and then they take extra damage and they can't counterattack you. So you ignore defense, everything's a critical hit, everything's guaranteed to hit, and you get more spheres. Holy shit, I'm almost dead. And I see that Reina has burned through all of her MP. That's okay. Ah!
Oh, I think it's broke now.
Oh well. Nope. Ooh, the potion. Yeah, that heals everybody. She's berserk right now because they're friends and he died. Get him, get him, get him. Can't break. Yeah, that bitch. Things back. Ooh, so much XP. That's because Claude is down. She got 2 levels out of that. Yeah, see, he comes back at 1 HP. That's what I thought. That's why I didn't want to... That's why I didn't want to heal. Alright. Heal everybody with spells. Holy shit, it's gonna take up like all of her mana. Cross cave. Okay, stop screwing around. I got 10 minutes. Oh yeah, see, here's my... Oops. My last playthrough, so I did it with Rena. So see how it's got that star there? That means I've, like, gone to the end of the game. 31 hours. Because in the last versions of this game, to unlock the Cave of Trials, you need to, like, go to the final save point and then save at the final save point and then leave and come back. But in this one, you actually have to finish the game. Like, you need to win. So when you beat the game, then you get to come back and do the Cave of Trials. And that's what little star is for. Just letting you know. Ja. See, some enemies are really easy to pull that off, and others it's kind of hard. Level up. Laser beams. We're going to see a lot of that, I think. A lot of laser beams. But she doesn't do it like the meme. Fire with my laser. Oh, she doing it already? No. Ah. God damn it, leave her alone. See, that's kind of neat. It used to be like a full screen AoE, and now it's like it's still an AoE, but it's like more confined to one small space. And sometimes when you open a treasure chest like that, it'll trigger enemies to spawn behind you, which I think is kind of neat. Nuh-uh. I think it does that over here. There's a few of them throughout the game that are like that. Oh yeah, I think this is one of them for sure. No, they're not close enough together. Ah, now they're too far. Okay, I'll have to try this again. No, I screwed it up. They're too far away. That. I don't like Windblade because you prick. I don't like the Windblade because it shoots like 3 like that, so unless you're like right in front of them, it's hard to use. Which doesn't have enough MP. Okay, I'll just have to be more careful. Actually, if we can get them from behind, they'll be stunned. Yeah, there we go. What? Ah. I hate these guys. So I'm back to 1 HP. I can't quick heal because she doesn't have any Good. Oh no, I thought I... Where do I turn that off? I hate that stupid... Oh, I don't think you can in this one, actually. I don't like it. I don't like the auto-equip thing. Just use this. These are really nice, these potions, because it heals everybody. It resurrects the whole team. At only 5%, but it's still really nice. And then these guys... Gotta fight them both. Yeah, see, but they don't move. And you have to jump down to get there. You can see it, like, it builds up, so it comes back. The, like, the shields. Not enough MP. And then just, like, regular attacks, they don't do much. And it's hard with, like, the... It's hard to pull off the counter with, like, long-range attacks. Okay, Celine, what are you doing? Try not to get killed here. I should level up. Oh no, but Rena did, which is good enough. Because I can just use the quick heal now. So much for all of her mana. Whoa. Ooh, I don't want to jump down there, because that's like your Skyrim exit. That's how you escape. And you can, like, chain your regular attacks into killer moves. Because some of them used to be, like, super hard to pull off. Just because they were like really short range, or they weren't super great. But now you can chain them together. Ooh, this one has 3. Actually, okay, first let's do that. Because she's wasting all of her MP. Oh, catch my first record-sized fish. I get a fishy fragrance. I think that makes it so that you can catch more guys at a time. Some extra money. So at the beginning, they're pretty easy. You know, like, do crafting things and get more crafting materials. Kind of thing. And you get, like, money. Right, these are all just, like, money. I don't think any of them are XP. I think it's all just, like, money and items. Yeah, just money and items. Oh, right. I don't have any blackberries. I don't know if I want to do that. It's a triple. Yeah, there's like a chest over there. Whatever, he's just gonna stand there. I don't know why they're just like standing around not doing anything, but I don't really mind. You don't want to get stuck in between them like that. There we go. I should level up now because I was really close to leveling up before. Yeah, 490. Level 10. Now, is this the one where the enemies spawn? No. I thought there was one in this map that was like that, where once you grabbed it, a bunch of new enemies spawn. I don't think we got a back attack on this guy. There we go. Wreck those guys. Good. Rena will level up next time we fight a battle. Oh, I screwed that up. Ah!
And now our thing is gone.
Damn, that sucks. So just lost 25% attack. Yeah, she got her level up anyways. And then we have to fight this pair up here because they don't move. Holy shit, are there a lot of them. Jesus. Okay, this guy's dead. Stupid carrots. Get out of here. I don't like vegetables. Ooh. See, and some abilities do have like small AoEs, like that press hit both those guys. So it does have a little bit of AoE in it, and we'll get a heal here at the save point. And I think what we'll do is we'll finish this dungeon, and then that'll be that. Because it's like this little scene here. Celine casts her spell to open the door. We fight the boss on the other side of the door, get the key item, leave the dungeon, and then she's like, hey, let me join you for good. And then we do. It's like, sure, yeah, he can join. It's weird out, like they do this in a lot of the Star Ocean games where there's like, there is no healing magic in symbology, but every Star Ocean game I've played has a healer, has someone who can cast healing spells. So how is it that there's no healing magic in symbology when like every game's got somebody who can do it? So there must be healing spells in symbology. Right, because like, oh, it's only attack magic. There's no healing magic. But in this game, you get two people who can do it. Right? Rena can cast healing spells, and Noel can cast healing spells. And I think the main female character in Star Ocean 3 can do healing spells. And then in 4, I think it's the chick with the wings who can do it. And like I said, I've never played the first one, so I don't know about that one. And the other two I didn't play enough to get far enough in to like recruit all the team. Well, one thing I think it's the last one. 6, I guess it would be. I think that Star Ocean game lets you, yeah, shield breaks. I think that Star Ocean game lets you have like your whole party on the field. So like as you get more characters, you can have like 8 people on the field. Okay. I thought it was that one on the far right there that spawned the boss, not like the very first one that you come into contact with. These guys are a pain in the ass. Okay, we got it now. No problem. Look at that. We got a ton of spheres because we had them both stunned. Ah. Almost a full party level up. There we go. Better healing spell. Her first healing spell, heal, actually has a chance to fail. Alright, it's like a special place here. This will get me my level up, because I think you get like 100 for this unique spot. Jade green columns. And there's a bunch of these throughout the game. And you gotta like get them all. Oh, 500! And we got 3 green barrels. Yattawa! That's the one that has the key item in it. I hate that. Ancient text. We're gonna go get Keith to do it. We don't know that yet, but that's what's gonna happen. That I like that cutscene with Bowman. Keith, Keith, Keith. And that guy comes and he's like, "What the fuck, man? Stop screaming your face off! What the hell do you want? We're busy here." It's not quite like that, but yeah, because we're gonna get Bowman. This is it for the characters until after the Liqueur Tournament of Arms. If you pick up, like, you can get Ashton before the tournament and Freesis before the tournament. So with Celine here, you could have 5 characters before the tournament. Oh yeah, this is it. The AA device is like your call-in. Letitia Jewel. I think she's from the 6th game. Yeah, Star Ocean 6. And you can summon them in. Yeah, see, and it's got like a little gauge that fills up, and then you use the D-pad to summon them in. And it carries over between battles, because some of them take a long time. I think she's the only female character that's part of that. I think all the other ones are men. Is it under the formation? Assault formation. Whole team can we HP focused. So that means it's more like HP damage. And then there's other ones that are like shield focused, so they do damage to shields. Like they're better at damaging the shields than they are at damaging their HP. And then some of them are good for like knocking people around. So you get like knockback ones. I think it's Edge who's got one that like knocks them into the air and then slams them back into the ground. It's like a sword flippy sword. Jump down. Get close to our Skyrim exit. Fight this guy. So there you go. See, it's like filling up in the bottom there. It takes a long time though. So this one says it takes a minute. Whoa. And I think it's one of the longer ones. And like I mentioned before, like the ones you get here with these characters, they're not as good. They're not as good as like your characters. I was thinking I might try to show it off, but I don't think I'm going to get a charge enough, and I'm already basically at the end of the time. There's no more enemies, so let's go looking for them. So we'll just finish this. We'll recruit Celine. I'll go outside, and then we'll save. She's all happy because she got what she wanted. And we're like, what are you talking about?
いいですよ。
結局ソーサリーグローブ
It
に
didn't
関す
turn
る
up
手
anything
が
on
か
the
りが
source globe.
あら、ソーサリーグローブのことを調べていたんですの？
She knows that's what it was because she was spying on us when we were talking to the king.
ええ、そのつもりでエル大陸に渡ろうと思っていた
Travel
んで
to
す。
the L Kingdom.
そうだ、セリーヌさ
Yeah,
ん。
join
ク
us.
ロード？
Clodo?
いや、セリー
They
ヌさんの
both
妄
do
想
it.
術があると心強いな。
I mean, he's right.
そうね。
Like
考え、
本当に
having a spellcaster could be helpful.
彼女さえよ。
もちろんレナだ
Yeah,
って
I'm sure
賛
Reno
成
will be
します
fine.
よ。
I'm sure she
Fiona,
won't feel inadequate
Lena.
at all.
うん。じゃあ、しばらく。
Good.
よし。
Kurek. So one thing I need to do though is get enough money to pickpocket so that I can steal the item I need. Actually, do I have? Oh no, I've only got 7,300. But I think it's here. No, I need to go to. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go to the town and like pick up the rest of the skills. Pick up some more skills. I don't have all of them. Oh, special arts. Yeah, that's this. Oh, it's under improve. Well, I'm an idiot. The specialty skills. Yeah, there you go. Because you get them all at the start, and you want to max out determination because it makes everything else cheaper. And then to get money. So piety? No. Purity? No, purity gives you just like rare items. I know there's one that like just gives you money. Like every level you put into it, you get some money. No, there's XP. Effort, that's a good one too. Maybe it is purity. Yeah, I think this is one that gives you money, and this one that gives you an item. Well, that's okay. There's just one last thing I want to check because we looked at their portraits. There you go. So she's 23. Okay, I thought she was a little bit younger. And then there's her PSP portrait, and then there's her original portrait. Her face makes her look older than she really is in this one. And her head looks really big for some reason. Maybe it's just her hair. It looks like she's got a big head. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this episode. I'll see you guys next time.